In the process of attempting to characterize a substance, the chemist makes the following observations. The substance is a silvery white lustrous metal. It melts at 649 Celsius and boils at 1105 Celsius. Density at 20 degrees is 1.738. The substance burns in air, producing an intense white light. It reacts with chlorine to give a brittle white solid. It can be pounded into thin sheets or drawn into wires. It's a good conductor of electricity. Which of these characteristics are physical and which are chemical? So, physical is when you can observe it and the substance doesn't change into something else. Chemical is in the process of observing the property, it changes into something else. So the first one is A. Silvery white, the color, yes. This is physical. So two columns, physical and chemical. Physical. And then chemical. So the first one, the color silvery white, obviously while you're observing it, it's not changing into something else. So silvery white color. So color is a physical property. The next one, lustrous metal. Lustrous is also physical because in the process of observing that property, you're not changing it into something else. Next one, melts at 649, boils at 1105. So melting point, boiling point are physical properties. Yeah, in observing the melting point, it just changes from a solid to a liquid, but it's still the same stuff. And observing the boiling point, it just changes from a liquid to a gas, but it's still the same substance. Just like water, it goes from ice to liquid and liquid to vapor, but it's still water. Yep, just different phases. So melting point and boiling point are physical properties. D. Density is also physical. Next, it burns in air. Okay, so what happens to a substance when it burns? It turns into something else, right? So A, under chemical properties, combustibility, flammability. Combustibility is a physical property. B, it produces an intense white light. Produces intense white light while burning. Yes, this is a chemical property because in the process of observing it, the substance changes into something else. See? It reacts with chlorine to give a brittle white solid. So reacts means it's combining with something to produce something else. So reaction with chlorine is a chemical property. Reaction with chlorine. Next, the substance can be pounded into thin sheets or drawn into wires. So malleability, ductility, it doesn't change the identity of the substance. So these are physical. So E under physical is malleability and also ductility. It's a good conductor of electricity. Yep, it's conducting electricity. It stays as it is. It doesn't change into something else. This is a conductor. And that completes the problem.